So, hello students. Today we are going to learn part 3 of chapter number 20, Exponents and Powers of class 8. Okay. So, in the previous part we have learned about in the previous part we have learned about laws of exponents for rational numbers. Okay. So, today we are going to continue that same topic. In the previous period we have learned only 3 laws. Now, today we are going to see the next 3 laws. Okay. So, let us start. Now, here our next law is a upon b raised to any power, that is m, and it is again power to n. Okay, so it can be read as a upon b raised to m raised to n. Okay, now when such a condition is given, that when there is a power over a power, okay, at that time what we have to do, we'll keep the base as it is. Okay, and we will multiply the powers. Okay, so how to read it? A upon b raised to m raised to n is equal to what? Our base as it is, and we are doing multiplication of powers. Okay, so now let us see some examples based on this one. So here we have our first example. Now it is given that evaluate the following: 2 upon 3 raised to 4 raised to 5. So there is a power over a power. So what we have to do? We have kept the base as it is, that is 2 upon 3. Okay. Now we'll multiply this power. So 4 into 5, that is 20. Okay. So what is our final answer? Our final answer is 2 upon 3 raised to 20. Okay. So this is our final answer. Okay. Now let us see next example based on the same topic. So now here we have 3 upon 4 raised to 5 raised to minus 3. Okay. Now remember that we have to follow the same rule of multiplication of powers. Okay. So our next step will be 3 upon 4 raised to 5 into minus 3. Now here our regular multiplication, so plus into minus will become minus, and 5 threes are 15. So what is our final answer? 3 upon 4 raised to minus 15. Okay. Now if you want to write this answer, okay, now this one is with negative power. If you want to write it with positive power, so what we will do, we will just take the reciprocal of this one. So what is reciprocal of 3 upon 4? So it is 4 upon 3 with the same power 15. Okay, so what is our final answer? 4 upon 3 raised to 15. Okay, now let us look at next law. Now our next law is a upon b raised to m into c upon d raised to n m equals to a upon b into c upon d raised to m. In other words, if we say that if we have two numbers with a different base and same powers, if they are multiplied with each other, then during such a time, what we do? We multiply the base keeping the power as it is. Listen once again. When two numbers with different base and same power are multiplied, so what we are doing? We are multiplying the base and keeping the power as it is. Okay. Now let us consider one example based on this one. Okay. So now here we have 2 upon 3 raised to 4 into minus 5 upon 8 raised to 4. So here we have two numbers with different base and same powers. Okay, and they are multiplying. So what we will do? We will multiply the base. So when we are multiplying the base, what we get? 2 upon 3 into minus 5 upon 8 and raised to power only one time we have written. Now in next step, what we have to do? We check whether we can cancel any numbers or not. If you want, you can do it in this step also. For our convenience, I have written in the next step. Okay. So now 2 ones are 2 fours are. So that I have written here 2 ones are 2 fours are. Nothing else can be cancelled over here. So minus 5 into 1, it will be minus 5, and 4 threes are 12. Okay. So what is our next step? Minus 5 upon 12 to the power 4. Okay, so this is our final answer. Now let us consider one more example. Now here in this example we have 14 upon 5 raised to minus 2 into 25 upon 32 raised to minus 2. Now again same condition, we have two numbers with different base and same powers and they are multiplying each other. So during such a time what we will do, we will multiply the base. So we have multiplied 14 upon 15 into 25 upon 32 and then we'll write the power only one time. Okay, now check whether we can make any cancellation between these numbers or not. So yes, this 14 and 32, these both are coming in two stable. So how they are coming, so that I have written here, two sevens are, two 16s are. Okay, then this 15 and 25, they both are coming in five stable, five threes are and five fives are, the power as it is. Now multiply numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. Okay, so 7 fives are, so that on next step you will get 35, 16 threes are 48 and our power was minus 32. So as it is, we have written here minus 32. But now this answer is with a negative power. If you want to make it with positive power, so what we will do, we'll take reciprocal of this one. So what is our final answer? 48 upon 35 raised to 2. Okay, so this is our final answer. Okay, now last law of exponent is, we have already learned this one, any number that is a upon b to the power 0, so any number raised to 0 is always equal to 1. Okay, for example, if we have 2 upon 3 raised to 0, so our answer will be 1. Okay, suppose if we have minus 85 raised to 0, so our answer will be, yes, our answer will be 1. Okay, so in this way we have learned 6 laws of exponents. Now in the next period we will solve some more examples on this one. So this much is enough for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.